So today I would like to tell you about what may be the greatest day of my life. If not the greatest day of my life, definitely in the top two. This was at least 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. And I went out surfing in the morning. This is when I lived in San Diego, a mile from the beach. It was wonderful. Loved surfing. It was great. Beautiful morning. And there was a light cloud cover, but it was super glassy, just super clean. Waves were 6 foot maybe, 6 foot faces, so just perfect long riding day. It was dawn patrol. We were out there before we had to go and do shows that day. And as we were surfing and the fog had started to lift a little bit, we noticed there were some dolphins swimming around. And when you're out there surfing and there's dolphins swimming, it's just such a magical moment. Just try to imagine swimming around and there's dolphins. It's just great. But after a little while, I started into a wave and I was paddling as hard as I could paddle. And my buddy, who was paddling back out from catching a wave, he got this look on his face, the kind of look that you never want to see on your friend's face when you're out in the water in California, because there are some big sharks. It's incredibly unlikely. You're more likely to be struck by lightning, killed by bee, or killed by a pig on a pig farm than to be bitten by a shark, but still, I mean, it can happen. So when you see your friend go, it kind of scares you, and as he did that, I glanced over, and I saw this fin in the wave, not even as far away as this camera is, just right there, 2-3 feet away maybe, and of course I freaked out and I fell off the board, and as I came up out of the wave, after I'd been tumbled under the wave a little bit, I realized that the dolphins had seen me paddling for the wave, and they just said, "Oh, great," and they just popped up, and you see dolphins surfing in the waves occasionally, but I had obviously never surfed with a dolphin in the wave, and for the next, I don't know, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes, they hung out, and they were surfing with us. We'd be riding waves, and you'd be looking down the line, there'd be a dolphin just cruising, and it's awesome, because we're on top of the wave, and they're just underneath it in this little pocket, just down there, surfing in the wave. And I thought, this is just the greatest day ever. Then I had caught a wave to the inside, and there was a good set coming in, so I just waited for the set to die down a little bit so I could paddle out and not have to fight as big a waves. And there was also a longboarder inside who was just hanging on his board waiting for the same thing. And between us, he was probably 40 yards away, maybe not even that, 30 yards away, and there was this giant mass of kelp that was between us, and it was moving, but it was moving really fast for just a mass of kelp that was washing around in the surf. And I thought, well, maybe there's a riptide or something, or maybe it somehow was just being towed around in the wave action. And then it spouted, and we realized that it was a whale. And I thought, there's no way that I'm swimming or surfing with dolphins and seeing a whale all on the same. And I looked over at the longboarder, like, "Did you see that? Am I imagining?" And he just went, which I assume meant, yeah, he saw it too. And man, it just absolutely blew my mind. Such a crazy. I hope someday I have an experience that's better than that, but I don't know that I will. We'll see.